let us lead you. If you trolling for no reason, then we don't need you. It's Big XL, he can't be stopped. Riding dirty forever, the home of real hip hop. Ride dirty, tell me y'all can't harm. I still living fly in the sky with a song. Ride dirty, ride dirty, ride dirty, ride dirty. Ride dirty, tell me y'all can't harm. I'm living fly in the sky with a song. Ride dirty, ride dirty, ride dirty, ride dirty.
Yes, sir. What's up, world? It's your boy, Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. We're bridging the gap between hip-hop and everyday life. I got to start the show out by saying, one time for the entire LA Laker nation. If you are an LA Lakers fan, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Tonight, the Lakers return to the court in the Staples Center, and they have just paid an amazing tribute to Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant, his daughter Gigi Bryant, and the 7 other passengers aboard the helicopter that crashed and took all their lives Sunday morning. So again, hats off to the entire LA Laker nation, man. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Sir, you will be surely missed, but hopefully a lot of people will carry on your message and what you meant to the world. All right. Now, let's get into the show. I gotta say one time for our amazing sponsors, man. One time for the good people over at Liquor Lollipops. Liquor Lollipops is a premium hard candy designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage. That's right. It's a premium hard candy designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage. All right. Now, this candy comes in some amazing flavors like gin and juice, apple whiskey, Ciroc, just to name a few. Tequila Sunrise. If you want to find out more about Liquor Lollipops, make sure you visit them at liquorlollipops.com. Again, liquorlollipops.com, and they'll definitely put you up on game and let you know what's going on about the flavors, how you can become a brand ambassador, or how you can have Liquor Lollipops at your next event. I also got to say one time to our sponsor, the good people over at the I'm So Shirt Company. All right, I'm So Shirt Company was created with you in mind, for you can rep who you are and what you are and where you're from, all in one time. You can find out more about these customized t-shirts by visiting them at the I'mSoShirt.com. All right, the I'mSoShirt.com. Make sure you get one. Next week I'll definitely have some I'm So Shirt apparel on. All right, so one time for the I'm So Shirt Company, one time for Liquor Lollipops. I also got to say one time for the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse, as well as the good people over at WMR Research Group. Definitely look them up. Find out more about their amazing product and the services they offer. Also, one time for the good people over at We Blazing Hip Hop, the internet's #1 hip hop and R&B station. Again, that's WeBlazingHipHop.com. All right. Today is the last day of the month. Today is January 31st. I got a couple birthdays I want to let you guys know about. Gotta say happy birthday to the legendary Jackie Robinson. A lot of y'all, if you don't know, Jackie Robinson was the first African American to play in the Major League Baseball. So definitely happy birthday to Jackie Robinson. I also gotta say happy birthday to Mr. Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake turns 39 years old today. Happy birthday to you, good sir. I also got to say happy birthday to actress Miss Kerry Washington. She's 43 years old. Definitely happy birthday to Kerry. Let's see what else we got going on with the birthdays. Got to say happy birthday to actress April Lee Hernandez. Happy birthday to her. And I think that is about happy birthday to rapper Mozart La Para. She's definitely killing it overseas. Definitely happy birthday to her. And that's it for my celebrity birthdays for the 31st of January. All right? You know, I always tell you guys, make sure you go check them out. Visit them on social media. Drop them a happy birthday sign. And let them know that, you know, you heard it was their birthday right here on the Ridin Durty Show. Gotta say one time for the good people over at Fast and Furious. Just got a chance to check out the brand new trailer for F9. Oh man, it's gonna have a dope twist to it, something none of us ever expected, but it's gonna be really, really cool. They will be introducing John Cena's character to the franchise, so be on the lookout for John Cena. I'm not gonna do no spoilers and tell you what his role is, but again, be on the lookout for John Cena, who plays a major starring role in F9, Fast and Furious 9. Definitely going to be in theaters this summer. All right, today is January 31st, and for those who don't know, today is National Hot Chocolate Day. You got about one more hour to get you a good cup of hot chocolate in and observe National Hot Chocolate Day. And if you choose to participate, make sure you hashtag National Hot Chocolate Day. All right, so I gave you my sponsors, let you know about birthdays, and I also let you know about who we got when it comes to national days. And now it's time for me to do what I do best. But let me get some music on, and then I'm going to be right back with you guys. All right? All right.
Gave her my heart, she ain't cut for a thing. She cut me, she wanted to fuck on me, but wouldn't love on me. She burned me 3rd degree, ain't cut no love for me. Gave her the west to the south, we was heading, but she went and vanished. My new bitch, she heaven sent.
She wanna claim on it, that good thing on her. Now my name on her new brain on her. Ready for the change on her. Everything I thought, loyalty, kinky way, hold your boy and down by the law. It's fun right here, all loud, no cap. I draw a place, she run with me.
I had to duck out with my new bitch and go and get to some bands. Be acting like we supposed to be friends and cool, but I took the love, was like fans. Remember them times I was stuck in that field. Remember the scars, the bandage you heal. Remember the bass in the car, could you feel me? Remember I gave you that talk, did you hear me? I got the most in my name, wake up and it's the same thing. My mama is daddy, that she never changed. I kept it on and I stacked up and I maintained. Gave her more, she never switched lanes. She be scratching and moaning my name.
She wanna claim on it, that good thing on her. Now my name on her new brain on her. Ready for the change on her. She everything I thought, loyalty, kinky way, hold your boy and down by the law. It's fun right here, all loud, no cap. I draw a place, she run with me. More than a progression, while giving life lessons. See the buildables too, it's so damn true, it's such a blessing. And the loving is extra, damn I need a confession. Just to understand the sex between us, get a bit messy. And my bunny baby, keep it 100 baby. Pillow talks are chasing, the gold and money baby. Me and my bunny baby, we keep it 100 baby. Born freaky raised nasty and that shit ain't changed. She wanna claim on it, that good thing on her. Now my name on her new brain on her. Ready for the change on her. Everything I thought, loyalty, kinky way, hold your bow and down by the law. It's fun right here, all loud, no cap. I draw a place, she run with me.
Give me a moment, she never resigned. Give me a moment, she never resigned. Give me a moment, she never resigned. Scratching and screaming and moaning.
Alright, I had to drop that joint before I bring my guy on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Ridin Durty platform. My guy, Escrow. What's going on, my G?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me on.
All right, look, the first thing I got to ask is, because I definitely don't want to mess up anyone's name. Do you go by Escrow or do you go by Caesare?
It's actually chez-uh-ray.
Chez-uh-ray. So do you go by Chez-uh-ray?
Yeah, because that's actually like my real name too. So I just kind of use that on over in the music world, and Escrow is just pretty much because I'm all everything in real estate. So that's just kind of something that just started to stick to me.
Okay, so look, let's start this thing off. I know where you're from, but let the world know where you're from and when Chez-uh-ray decided to get into the music business, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the whole real estate game and everything you got going on.
Okay, yeah, well, definitely. I am born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Probably can tell from the accent I always hear, sound Southern. So I am Dallas, Texas, born and raised. As far as getting in music, man, music is the passion. I've always had a loving and a liking for music. It's just understanding how to create, and using it to the, just pretty much using it in the ability that I wanted to. So I kind of just pulled back from it to kind of focus on everything else, like I said, as far as like real estate, etc. But I just started back with the music. So last year was the year I just started back, like releasing and actually putting together an album, an EP.
Okay, now, I started the show off by playing your joint Down by Law, which I got to say is a dope joint. I have to ask, do you, because I hear the melodies, I hear the harmony, but then I kind of hear the flow. Do you consider yourself an R&B artist? Do you consider yourself a rap artist? Or do you consider yourself just an all-around artist?
Pretty much all around. With the Down by Law, I actually have one of my other artists on there that I kind of work with. And so you heard his voice on there as well. Mine is more so R&B. I just have a strong liking for writing music. And so with that particular song, when I started to write it, I just kept hearing it more of, the trap sound on there with the R&B. And so that's why I put him on there to have two verses, and I just straight down the hook, but it's still pretty much like my song, where to be on my album. Correct.
All right, no doubt. All right, now you said the name Chez-uh-ray is your actual real name. When did you realize that you had a talent to pursue artistry when it comes to music and being a singer?
Just really singing other people's music, not having fear, having a presence. I always was hearing that I was marketable, as far as, appearance-wise, music-wise. It just came, like I said, writing was always what I done. Kind of, of course, the old Tupac story, I started poetry. And really not even a sense of poetry for sport. It was literally like a different sense of concept, using other people's tracks. So it was almost like, cover songs, but it wasn't even songs. It was just like the mellow out to it. Helped me kind of write, the different, tracks. And it could be in anything. So that's when I just started to see like that was actually a strong gift I had as far as like, hearing melodies and putting the words to them, creating a full song.
All right, now, being from Dallas, and I got, aside from music, I got to ask, are you a Cowboys fan?
I indeed am, man. I'm Cowboy to the heart.
All right, now because I'm a Georgia boy, but everyone has always gave me flack for being. I'm a Georgia boy, but everyone has always gave me flack for being such a Dallas Cowboy fan. So from one Cowboy fan to the next Cowboy fan, how do you feel about the coaching change we just made?
I actually love it. I actually do love it, man. He always, destroyed us. And I look at that, but at the same sense, I think as far as coaching wise, I think everything will kind of come down to JJ. If Jerry still keeps his hand in the pot and try to control everything, I still don't feel like it'll do too much But if he allowed him to kind of go in and do as he sees fit, I feel like, man, it could be like stronger, because I know we have a squad. The squad is strong. It's just, the coaching and the front office, the whole personnel it needs work. So hopefully we'll see, next year if everybody adapting. I know the whole system has changed up. I done actually saw some of the players down here, Jordan, he kind of be going up to this, I forgot what you call it, this place called African Pan. He actually go up there, the cornerback. So that's what he was telling us too. Like they pretty much came in and started restructuring the whole system already. So that's fairly exciting, man.
All right, no doubt. All right, now back to the music. Who are some of your inspiration when it comes to being the best artist possible?
I'm kind of old, so man, but it's with everything, I'm gonna still say MJ. I didn't grow up on MJ, but I took to MJ music, so a lot of that, H-Town, a lot of the writing ability of like R. Kelly, some of the 90s sounds that he had, the Chris Browns, Tyrese. Like I said, it's a lot. I dibble and dabble into like all of it, so it's not primarily one. It stretches.
All right. Now, as an independent artist based out of Texas, are there a lot of opportunities for artists like yourself?
Not really. You have to create them. It's fairly hard. I mean, most of the things in Texas problem is the greed levels. Those that possibly can help, they won't unless they're getting their grunt, they're getting their palms, fed, and I don't mean chump change. So that always been Dallas' problem. Now in Houston, they have a stronger, unity, where it's fairly easy. Like one will put on another. Like when they had the Paul Wall, Mike Jones, them, et cetera, era, they was actually putting on newer artists, kind of keeping it floating. So, like in Dallas, now it's not unity, no unity. It's more so anyone that helps, they got their hand out, their front end monies, but they don't understand the business side of it, the back end. So it's not as easy as, it could be with all the talent that's around.
All right, let's talk a little bit about real estate. How did you get involved with that?
Oh man, I always been an entrepreneur, so I test everything, man. Like literally from 14, 15, like whatever I could do. I didn't, I just never wanted to. I always wanted to have my peace and my time. That was like the only thing, my dad used to tell me fight for your peace and fight for your time. Everything else pretty much take care of itself. So when I kind of got into real estate, it was intriguing, it was doing a lot of gentrification there, basically coming in, kicking the low-income people out, taking their property, rebuilding. So I kind of want to get in on that end as well to kind of see how we can more so help in the sense of those that didn't really understand what was going on. And so it just kind of pushed me all the way into it. And, yeah, it's been fairly doing pretty good for me.
All right. Now, how is it balancing that portion of your life with pursuing the music portion of your life?
It's difficult. It is. But it is fulfilling. It's not easy. The music is the passion, so I don't even see music as work. Real estate, it's pretty much opportunities. It's longevity. Like, there's no limitations in the whole aspect of that. And so with that, I just kind of created a team as well to kind of help kind of fill the void that needs to be when it needs to be. So like I said, but with music is strictly like passion. Like, I always make time for that no matter what. So it doesn't put extra on my plate.
All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about current. All right, we played the Down by Law record. Tell me a little bit about the Down by Law record, the concept of it, and then tell me actually what you got going on in your current state as an artist.
Yeah, well, definitely. Like I said, Down by Law, I have a sense of, almost like a DJ Khaled sense, where it just creates songs and put various artists on there. That's kind of how Down by Law was. Like I said, I kept hearing the trap sound, but I had already positioned it to be like seduction, but more so not sexual seduction, more like a Bonnie and Clyde seduction. The ride, the whole situation with that. And so I knew, and trap music to it, which is why I had Young Mo on there, the rapper that's on there. It kind of broadened it out to make it more of a riding song opposed to seduction. And so that's just pretty much how that came about. Just something in the mind that I was actually looking at a Bonnie and Clyde series or TV show on Netflix, and that's what came up with it. They was going through the era of pretty much that whole when they got together, etc. So, yeah, that's just pretty much how that song came. As far as right now, I am finishing up an EP. Like I said, looking to drop it actually next month. And so I've been further doing good. I've been kind of just pushing singles right now, allowing people enough time to kind of build up on it. Just a lot of strong soulfulness as well as just, it's a versatile mix on it. So right now, just kind of giving it that push and allowing it to do what it do. So, it's doing what it's needed.
All right. Now, what's going to be the title of the EP?
EP is going to be The Perfect Strangers.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Why that title?
I feel like that's the most, or actually, I was actually called that years ago, and it just stuck with me. But in the sense of that, I feel like it's the music that I'm kind of creating right now, the way I was going with this album. I think it's sounds that people miss, sounds that a lot of people want back, even, like with our generation and younger, they don't know about it, but they impact, it impacts us a lot, the soulfulness of music. And a lot of us, like I said, it's stronger seduction, motivational music. It's the perfect stranger of like an artist, the artistry lane of it, like it's needed. And so that would be the biggest word I can say, like an album of this nature is strictly needed right now.
All right. When can people expect it?
I'm looking at we're looking at early March. Looking to drop it early March. Definitely online anywhere else. Like I said, right now, I do have a couple of more singles that's out. So you can search. It's on our digital platforms, YouTube, or you can pretty much check out. It's like 5 of them released right now. And so looking at early March to pretty much be on top with the rest of it.
Okay. Now, as an artist, how would you like to be remembered once the chapter is closed on your music career? How do you want fans to remember chez-uh-ray?
I want them to remember me as a teacher. It's always my biggest thing. And I don't mean like knowledge teacher, but more so logical teacher, in the ways of how things are going, allowing people to kind of learn their routes on how they're going in life. One of my biggest quotes I love to use is, I don't go off of what I was taught, I go off of what I learned. And so I think that's one of the biggest, even in the midst of with my music, whether if it's catering to relationships or catering to dealing with a certain strong situation in life, stress, depression, sexual contact, no matter what it is, it's all teaching. And that's kind of how I want to go about it. But it's definitely how I want to be remembered. Just a strong teacher with the music.
All right. Now, with this project, this is going to be your first offering to your fans. What do you want what do you want them to take from it, when it comes to you as an artist being up there amongst the greats? What can we expect?
Just like I said, pretty much sounds that's not been forgotten, but that's been missed, that's been craving, craving of those certain sounds. The soul music, music where you just zone out to enjoy so much, as well as so much of motivation, because I love giving motivation. And so it's a mixture of difference, but it is grown and sexy folks music. That's definitely a platform that I wanted to target, the grown and sexy, but as well as, like I said, there are a lot of motivation. So it's just kind of putting you in a position of things, like I said, a needed album. And, you know, once you hear it, you gravitate towards it, you know, you'll understand it more. Definitely.
Okay, all right. So I want to ask this because, you know, right now today, everything is about the World Wide Web, internet presence, that type of thing. How has the internet
Correct.
How has the internet affected your career, especially when it comes to being able to get your music to others and market your music?
I mean, it's difficult. A lot of it is still learning, building up to learn. I mean, you know, you got so many sharks online. There's way more sharks than anything, and so that's one of the key pieces of understanding and avoiding that, which a lot of people speak on nowadays. You know, but it is very vital, very helpful. You know, in the sense of making connections. And if people are catering to your music, then it makes it that much more easier. So it's definitely easier than, you know, I feel like it probably was back in the days before the internet was around. Just even in the sense of like me being out here speaking with you right now. It's just like some stuff, things that was put together social media wise. And so that platform is major, you know, if it's used correctly. It's definitely major.
All right. So look, we're gonna close the show out with your joint No Morals. But tell us a little bit about the joint No Morals, the concept, who produced it.
Okay, yeah, well the producer was this guy named OZ, the Wiz. He's a strong producer. He always kinda understands my vision, how I was going about. So with the track No Morals, which had been catching a lot of eyes because it was just released not too long ago. It was more so with the 50 Shades of Grey, you know, the dominancy of a monogamy relationship and just putting it on a different platform than the actual normal, you know, being of the relationship. So
90 seconds.
By, you know, the 50 Shades of Grey. Just that whole overallness of that, you know, when I first read the book, etc. So I wanted to put something together like that. Then, of course, watching the movies. And so it just took it to that deeper level, like I said, as far as like just the entertainment of the art of sex, you know, the art of seduction, should I say. And so that's just kind of how that came about, you know, just no morals, you know, no
60 seconds.
Excitement of that, you know, opposed to, like I said, the normal. And yeah, that's how we got No Morals.
All right. Look, before we close this thing out, do me a favor and let the world know how to find you when it comes to the World Wide Web, and then introduce the song to the world.
Yes, sir. Well, you definitely like Instagram and be Escrow-ray, and Ray will be with 2 Y's, Crowrayy. And on Twitter, it'll just be Escrow-ray with 1 Y. And you can get the exact same on Facebook. So right now, that's how we're rolling. Or you can pretty much CAESARE. It's chez-uh-ray. You can find me on all digital outlets right now.
10
YouTube,
seconds.
Spotify, Apple Music, any outlet where you stream, you can find me. And right now, we're about to get into my new single that I just released, titled No Morals. Let's go.
Appreciate it, my G.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. I mean, they say everybody tries something at least once, right? Let's mimic some Pornhub, X-Video. Don't worry too much. Come on.
Let's take a trip down this road. We both know with no rules, no morals. Yeah. Now be a lady in them streets, hey, in the freak in them sheets. Now, see, be my queen to your peace, yeah, but a slut indiscreet, yeah. I love it when she twerks her, the things Then when she cried, me all inside. Yeah. She's so used to staying turned up, but not right now. She said she would turn it down if I could miss to turn her out. Take a trip down this road with no love, with no rules, no more road. We playing no limits in this room. There's just no room for you to play good to me. How you want me to, baby, offer to me, and I'ma give it to you. Sometimes sweet, sweet, passionate. Sometimes it's rough, hard handling, like a bitch I can't stand. So strong on the meeting, with meeting, it's like it's needed. For rules of too many no's. Here we go. Take a trip down this road. No more road. Playing no limits in this room. Just no room. Play good. Take a trip down this road. We don't know, with no rules, no more road. We playing, there's no limit, no limit. Room in my mind, just don't deny what you feel. All you gotta do is say it, and I'll make it feel so good, like it should. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything that you need, call on me, call on me, yeah.
What's the deal? Your boy Vic XL Ridin Durty Show. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace. All right.